Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off from Arrowhead. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. It's Pacheco again. Keeps away from one. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Right back to Pacheco. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Kansas City
43, 15.
First down.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Cowboys nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
At the 40-yard line.
Under.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, 42.
First and 10, Prescott. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's second down.
Back to the air, Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
And it's third down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Keeping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
Second and 6. At the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
Throwing again, Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Remigio with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and run. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up second down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They start with 2nd and 6. To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. He dodged the tackle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jadeveon Clowney on that stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A 1-yard pickup.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing again is Dak. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, kill. 47. Under.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
Kill. Here we go, 47.
Dak throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Prescott to throw once more. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gain on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. But that's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. With the big guys up front saying, give me a push, and I'll do the rest.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones. Dak to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. He's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down. Here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
22-yard line.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. It's Bashard Smith now with the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the 3rd quarter right away. Butker on now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Hits him on the in route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
47. Hey, kill. 26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Prescott here from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. CeeDee Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
17. Chiefs, 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Mejio with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chiefs and Rashee Rice readying for a new series on offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the 1st down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys have it now at the 40.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Dak off the play fake. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. 26.
1st and 10, here's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10, Prescott. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man.
And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the third. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
24, Chiefs 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Remigio with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. At the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
24, Chiefs 21.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. First down from the 42. on deck to throw. Quick slant taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. He finds Pickens left side. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing on first is Prescott. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, kill.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on 4th does not pay off.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Xavier Worthy. Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
This is Pacheco. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kenny Clark in on the
A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's.
Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring out 4th down. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Prescott on 1st and 10. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 32-yard line.
Running right, it's Williams. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. All set to go now from the 35.
Sweat! Sweat! Hey! Hey, 47!
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. They did it! He made the interception! Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's keeping it. He's still going at the 30. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trail by a field goal.
The 20-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Setting up to pass. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
16-yard line.
To throw. He gets it to Rice. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Tolbert now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. We'll look to throw it. Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Schoonmaker, a 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of
Here he is
6.
to throw.
First down, Cowboys.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Kill! Here we go, 47. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why? 26.
Back to throw. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he got the first. Clock stops at 23 seconds to play. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. A gain of 7. And a Cowboy first down.
out there, get out there. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. 26.
First down, here's Dak. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Another throw for Prescott. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Desperation time here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Hey, 40. Here we go. 47. So we're going to 53.
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. And he gets in. What a big play. No time left, and that wins them the game. In position for one last shot at it, Brock, and they come through in a moment that required absolute perfection. They were indeed perfect, and it wins them this game.
Yeah, in my eyes, certainly on that offense and the celebration, but I'm also looking at that defense, Kate, because that play is going to run through their mind over and over and over again tonight. Could not get the stop they needed. That one play to make them victors.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.